I wrote something online recently in another context, nothing to do with fitness directly, but most of the responses I got were people who thought it was interesting or fun or whatever. But a few people responded with things like, "Wow, you really overthought that." And what's funny is that's not a reaction that's new to me. I've been told that I overthink things for a lot of my life. And people say this as if it's news to me, as if they have to point something out. And I guess, assuming best intentions, maybe they're trying to wake me up to the fact that if you overthink things, you can get lost in the details, you can miss the forest for the trees, you can waste a lot of extra time. All of which is true. And by the way, because I am an overthinker, I've thought about all of that and I've noticed it. But here's the flip side. Sometimes not taking things at face value, sometimes probing into the details, sometimes taking the subtlety seriously is how we learn new things and make progress. So if you're an overthinker like me, just realize that everything has advantages and disadvantages, and you can turn your overthinking to positive use. Very much as I've done in my own life as a personal trainer, as a person working on my own health and fitness. The overthinking is something that I have now turned into a superpower. And some of my clients have shared with me that I'm the first coach who has bothered to tell them why we're doing certain things and why it matters. Because the other coaches were good coaches. This is not the point that they were making. They weren't saying, "Oh, I had a bad coach in the past." They said, "I had a coach who didn't fit my needs for understanding the context a little bit better." And this was something that I delivered. So, overthinkers of the world, turn it into a superpower. One of the best lessons my father ever taught me was that if you can turn a potential disadvantage into an advantage, you've just won the game. No reason not to try. Hey fam, if you've made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you. Second of all, if this video or any of my others have entertained you, made you smile, taught you something, given you some support on your own journey for mental or physical health and fitness, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if that's too much of a commitment right now, please at least give it a thumbs up. You'd be amazed how much that does for the engagement on a YouTube channel like mine. As I film this, I'm closing in on making my 100th clip. And old-timers on YouTube will tell you that that's probably the minimum you need to get noticed by the algorithm. So I'm hoping as I get to that point and as I close in on 6 months to a year of making these, that the algorithm will start to prioritize me higher. And your thumbs up or a comment or a subscription will bolster that process. I don't object to making money at this, but right now I'm not sponsored, I'm not charging anything. I'm really doing this as a labor of love because of how much benefit I've gotten from this myself. Thanks for your time, thanks for your support, thanks for your attention. Go kick some butt, including your own, in a good way. Love ya.